subscribers, and welcome back to my channel. Today I was all dressed up because I went to a winery and I thought, well, why would I waste this on a winery when I can make a YouTube video, even though nobody cares except me. So anyway, I thought I would do 25 random facts about me. Some of them are pretty random and then some of them are like, duh, Lauren, we know. But either way, I thought it would be fun. So let's get started. Fact number 1, I love to bake. And this stemmed from, actually, I think it stemmed from like Josh's family. They bake a lot, but recently I've been baking a lot more, and that's because I am obsessed with the Great British Baking Show on Netflix, and it's really inspired me to bake some more. And last week I made apple cobbler and it was amazing. So yes, I do love to bake. Second fact about me is I have a dog, and all of you know that because she has been in many of my videos, but something random about her is she is a husky mix, and we're pretty sure she is mixed with a Boston Terrier because of the coloring on her. So that is pretty odd. Josh and I have been dating for 6 years, since our sophomore year. Actually, we started dating October 20th, which is going to be in just a few days. So that will be our 6-year anniversary, which means we have basically grown up together. I am obsessed with Facebook groups. I want to join every Facebook group there is. They're hilarious. I am in so many Facebook groups. It makes me so happy. To be fair though, most of them are Sims related, but I'm also in an office one and a one where everybody literally pretends that the year is 2009. It's hilarious. And I encourage everybody to join a Facebook group, seriously. I wanted to be a forensic scientist for many years. I actually took some forensic scientist classes in high school, and I was dead set on it until I realized you work with dead bodies, and that really was a big turnoff, so I decided to go pharmacy instead. Fact number 6 is I am actually very allergic to grass and basically the entirety of outside. If I rub up against a tree or sit in grass or lay down, I will break out in hives, like the bubbly hives. I actually played basketball in middle school. My 7th and 8th grade year, I was awful, and out of both years, I scored a total of 5 points. Yeah. And in high school, I was actually on the dance team. I was much better at that, and I was actually one of the, that we didn't have titles, but I was basically a captain my senior year. Number 8 is my favorite TV show, and to be honest, I do not have a favorite TV show. I have multiple favorite TV shows, so I'm going to list them off for you. New Girl is probably my number 1. Gossip Girl is amazing, classic. Outlander, like James Frazier. If you don't like Outlander, you are insane. And if you haven't seen Outlander, you need to see it now.
2 hours later.
I know I have more. Why can't I think of it? Oh, Lucifer. Very good. Such a good show. Highly recommend. And How to Get Away with Murder. All of those are the best TV shows I have ever seen, and you are crazy if you don't like them. And also, please go watch them if you have not. I frequently play The Sims, Sims 4 or Sims 3, either one. However, I don't actually play with my Sims. I just create houses, and I just like to do interior design and building houses. And that's all I do on The Sims. I use it as like an architectural playground, basically. So I have been to many places in the United States, actually most of the states I would say I have been to, maybe not stayed in, but I've definitely driven through them. However, I have never left the United States, and I don't even own a passport. Fact number 11 is I have danced in a studio since I was about like 3 or 4, I'm not sure. Have to fact check that with my mom. But I have been dancing for basically my entire life, and I was actually on the dance team for a few years and competed. And then, like I said, I was dancing in high school as well from freshman until senior year. I have gone camping a lot of times. Most of those times I remember they were in tents. So I've actually tent camped a lot with my family, and we actually have a pop-up camper as well. So we have camped in that as well. Most summers when I was growing up, we did go camping. Also, my grandparents own a teepee, like a Native American teepee. Exactly what you're thinking. Wow, I can't believe her grandparents own a teepee. I know, me neither. But apparently, my dad grew up in a teepee with his parents going camping all the time, and I didn't know that was a thing. But yeah, my grandparents have a teepee. It's set up all summer long. We stay in it, spend the night, have campfires, have parties, and my grandpa sings around the fire. And that is very normal for us, although I know that is not normal for anybody else, and everybody's probably like, what the heck? But yeah, so I go camping a lot, tents, campers, and teepees. Another fact about me is I love to read, and you would probably never know that, but if I pick up a book, I can finish it within the day because I cannot stop reading it. If I never pick up a book, I will never read. So I have a lot of books. I've read a lot of books, but I have to be motivated and I have to pick it up. And once I pick it up, I will not put it down. This is kind of weird because a lot of people don't like this, but my favorite date idea is going to the movie theater. And I know you don't really talk to your significant other or whoever you're dating, but it's my favorite because my favorite food is popcorn, and movie theater popcorn is to die for, and I love it. And we have a theater here in Fort Wayne where you like have recliners. Oh my god, it's amazing. We would go to the movies once a week when they were open, and that is my favorite date. Fact 15 is that I love to buy desk supplies whenever we go to Target or wherever we go to shop. I usually pick up some desk supplies like pens or pencils, and I love them, but I will never use them, ever. I only have a select few of things that I actually use, and the rest just sits on my desk and looks pretty. This one's pretty bad, and I know people are probably going to be like, Lauren, you can't do that. I only eat 2 meals a day, and I know that doesn't seem like it's a lot, but I do snack throughout the day, and they're not always bad snacks. I'm constantly eating. I usually eat breakfast, or I'll eat like a brunch, and then I eat dinner. And throughout the day, I'll just have small snacks, like a granola bar or fruit. And I've done that for most of my life, actually. Even in high school, I didn't really eat lunch at school. I ate a snack, and then I ate a snack when I got home, and then we'd eat dinner. And my dad says that's okay because I have a good metabolism because of it. I'll let you decide if that's good or bad. This is a very, very weird fact that might gross a ton of people out. So, trigger warning, throwing up. I can touch my uvula, the thing that's hanging in the back of your throat, with my tongue because my tongue is very stretchy. I don't really know how else to explain it, but I know a lot of people cannot do that. Fact number 18 is that my favorite body part, everybody has a favorite body part. My favorite body part are my feet. I really like them. My toes go one by one, getting smaller and smaller, like how a foot is supposed to be. I hate when people's toes are like, ugh. I don't like that. My feet are like literally perfect, and it's my favorite part of my body, and I should be a foot model. Hey. Get down. Get down. No. Fact number 19. If I was a Gossip Girl character, and please tell me you've seen it, and if you haven't, you're weird. But also, if you're like my grandparents or something, you probably don't want to watch it. It's about a bunch of high school students, and it's kind of dumb. But if I was a Gossip Girl character, and you know what that means, I would be Blair. For reasons being that she is mean and rude and tells it like it is, basically. And I do. I tell it like it is. And I've had multiple people tell me that I am definitely like a Blair. And that could be good or bad. I think it's good. But Josh is definitely not a Chuck. I love the idea of tea. I bought a teapot. I have a ton of tea bags. But I never drink tea. Actually, maybe twice this year have I drank tea, and we've gotten tea almost every time we've gone to the store. And I think it's such a good idea, like, oh, I'm gonna have my sleepy time tea before I go to bed and it'll put me to sleep. But in reality, I totally forget about it and literally never make tea. So if you need some tea bags, hit me up because I have literally way too many tea bags. My favorite season is actually winter, and I'm not sure if that's actually true. The thing is, I've been telling people my favorite season is winter, like mostly my entire life. I like that Christmas is in the middle of winter. I like that Thanksgiving is like at the cusp of winter. I like the idea of snow. I like the idea of wearing sweaters and boots. And I like big coats. But I hate being cold, and I don't like driving in snow. And I'm terrified of sliding, driving, and like hitting a tree or another car. So I think my favorite season was winter, when I didn't drive and when my parents could bundle me up and put me in a car seat and we could go to our Christmas Eve festivities. But now I don't think my favorite season is winter. I like the idea of winter. This is one that I think a lot of people would relate to. I don't do laundry. I actually just don't do laundry. I will put it in the wash, I'll move it to the dryer, and we get our clothes out of the dryer. I do not fold clothes, I do not hang up clothes, I can't do it. I've had this thing with me for a long time where I am sensitive to clothing items, like the touch of clothing items. I don't like to feel warm clothes, it makes me gag. I don't like to feel certain textures like fleece. It will make me gag. So I can't do laundry. I just physically cannot do laundry. It makes me sick. I just don't like folding clothes. Socks are my worst nightmare, and I literally just make Josh get his clothes out of the dryer because I can't do it. I refuse. Another fact about me is in high school, I worked at a pool store. I started my sophomore year and I did not stop until last year. So I know a great deal about pools, a lot about pool chemistry and pool parts, and I know a lot about pools. So if you ever have a pool question, you can ask me because I know way more than any 21-year-old girl should know about pools. Fact 24 is my favorite color to wear. Not in general. I don't know if I actually have a favorite color, but my favorite color to wear is navy. And you would know that if you saw all of my homecoming, prom pics, etc., etc. Because every dress, mostly every dress I wore was navy or pink. So I was not very original, and I stuck with the same thing. It worked for me and I like it, and a lot of my wardrobe is navy right now as well. Last fact is that I am a Thrillseeker, but I am also a homebody. I love roller coasters. I like going on airplanes. I like the idea of traveling around the entire world and going to Africa on safaris and just doing backpacking around Europe. But I am a homebody and I like to stay home and I don't really want to go do anything ever. So it's a weird balance between me wanting to do everything and me wanting to do nothing. And I don't know how to balance that out. So that was 25 random facts about me. This might have been a boring video, interesting video, stupid video, I don't know. But whatever it was to you, I hope it was okay and you stuck around until the end. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more dumb videos like this. Yay! And I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!